I think we all know that Ben Affleck has a type, and it's a woman named Jennifer. He kind of just goes out in the street, screams Jennifer over and over until one comes back and falls into his arms.
Well, I suppose it's because of his socioeconomic status. Only rich Jennifers are going to come out.
Only rich Jennifers in the gated community in which he lives. So just over the Thanksgiving weekend, Ben Affleck was spotted cozying up to his ex-wife Jennifer Garner, not Jennifer Lopez, who he just split up with. They were spending Thanksgiving together. They were doing some charity work for this organization called Midnight Mission in downtown Los Angeles, but the paparazzi were capturing them getting a little up close and personal, canoodling, if you will.
Jennifer Garner is really big into charity. I had to draw Mary's attention to this article from like 2 years ago or a year ago where Jennifer Garner offers a homeless man the shoes off her feet.
Yeah, which I find a little bit disingenuous when you know that paparazzi are recording the entire thing.
All it takes is like the one photo of her side-eyeing the camera.
That's just me being the cynical person I always am. So Ben Affleck appeared cheerful on Thanksgiving with a Jennifer that is not his most recent ex, Jennifer Lopez.
I thought they're still married though, technically.
They are not even divorced yet.
They're not divorced
You're right.
yet.
He has not even fully divorced Jennifer Lopez because they're still deliberating over how they're going to split up the assets because they had no prenup.
So you know what they need to do with these? Like, they need to start turning these divorces into content where they just take like a comically giant saw and just saw the mansion in
It's just funny that they were so confident in their marriage that they didn't get a prenup, and they're both extremely wealthy multi-millionaires. She's actually even more wealthy than him. Yeah, and Jennifer Lopez is.
But I feel like he's better off because it seems like Ben Affleck does the best work when he's like he's the quintessential like my life is in shambles, I need to work to survive.
So Jennifer Lopez was actually helping him by wanting him. She was like pushing him away and toward his work. Yeah, exactly. But I know, I think I have said before, this is what I wanted to happen. I wanted him to get back with his first wife, Jennifer Garner, the mother of his children. And she's obviously the less toxic, problematic one of the two Jennifers.
Look, I don't think that is true. I think they are both probably equally toxic in their own way.
In their own special way.
She's toxic in a diva pop star way. The other one is toxic. Garner is toxic in a NIMBY, rich, get off my lawn, but I want to pretend like I'm doing good for the world way.
They're both probably crazy in their own special way, but Jennifer Lopez is worse at hiding it, perhaps.
I mean, that just makes her more real.
Ben Affleck thinks that his divorce with Jennifer Garner was his fault.
I'm sure both play a role.
He thinks that it was his fault. And I just laughed when I saw TMZ write this headline: JLo pulls trigger on divorcing Ben Affleck. No prenup, no settlement. And it reminded me of that one infamous night back when she was with Diddy, Sean Combs. And this viral tweet reminded me of it as well. Remember when you handed Diddy that handgun out of your purse and he then proceeded to shoot an innocent woman in the face? Remember how you fled the scene and lied to the authorities and the public for 20 plus years about that night? Do you think about that woman on these holidays, or when you manicure your perfect face while she still has bullet fragments from the weapon in your purse in hers? And then you watched an innocent 21-year-old man go to prison for years to shield you and your criminal boyfriend from consequences, while you built your empire on stolen vocals, cultural appropriation, dropping N-bombs, and fictitious lore. But hey, you look phenomenal.
Okay, what's the cultural appropriation part about?
JLo being thankful for her freedom on Thanksgiving.
Okay, well, I mean, but what is she culturally appropriating?
I don't know. I wasn't really around for her in her heyday.
Chat, does anybody know what she's culturally appropriating?
All I know is that JLo actually can't sing and she can't act, but she has the charisma.
She's got the
she really can't even dance either. I've seen all of these videos of her in her concerts where she has like a cane.
I mean, she
has this cane that she holds while she is dancing and uses it as a prop, but it also looks like she kind of needs a cane to walk. She's definitely not the most talented person alive.
Yeah, but
she sold so much perfume and lotion and makeup
She embraces the diva role.
JLo does?
Yeah, JLo.
But Jennifer Garner is like the humble one.
I mean, not really. We all know
but
that's
she
fake,
that's like
but
the image. The image that she gives off is that she's the more down to earth one.
There's a 20.
Weary Traveler said, speaking of Diddy, will PCC be having a Diddy part for its 3rd birthday?
I hope
not.
not.
A Diddy party.
Yeah, no Diddy parties here. It's crazy how much the brain rot that's being made now is just all making jokes about Diddy parties.
I know.
All
it's just
of it.
become synonymous with gay.
Look, I don't know what's worse though. Like I would almost rather you embrace your diva persona and be completely inaccessible to the average person and annoying rather than being a fake good person like Jennifer Garner.
Jenny with the Glock, aka JLo, has a much worse personality issue. It's that she tries to portray herself as a hopeless romantic.
Which one? Garner?
JLo.
Oh,
She wants to portray herself as a hopeless romantic who is always chasing love, and she falls too hard. She just falls in love too hard, and that's her problem, right? It couldn't possibly be that you're a possessive, controlling monster. Yeah. It couldn't possibly be that.
Loco in the chat says JLo isn't Mexican, but she played Selena, and that's cultural appropriation. Well, then she's perfect for Ben because Ben did that in the movie Argo.
Then it would be two peas in a pod.
Yes,
basically
perfect. They're perfect for each other.
I hate when people call themselves hopeless romantics because every time they say that, what they're actually saying is, I'm crazy. I have like borderline personality disorder. I want to control my spouse, significant other. That's why I fall in love too hard. Is because I'm a controlling monster.
Those people tend to be the ones who are very, very good at putting a spin on something that's absolutely awful.
Yeah, well, that's what she was doing with the 3-part multimedia project about their love story. That's what she was trying to portray, is that she just has this beautiful open heart that she always just wants to chase after love, and that it's plagued her entire life, and she's just a victim.
And Ben's over here just like, I just want to be married. Can we just be married?
But like, maybe it wasn't even his idea. Maybe she was just able to manipulate him into doing that, and I think he rightly determined that Jennifer Garner is more stable, at least. Even if she is crazy in her own way, she has trans kids, all that nonsense. She's at least stable and not anything like JLo, like just daggers for eyes.
I think the real answer here, Ben, is that Ben needs to learn how to love himself. Ben needs to learn how to love himself and be alone for a while.
Is self-love actually the solution?
I think Ben needs to learn to wake up in the morning next to nobody and be okay with that.
Has he done that?
I have no idea.
For any significant period of time?
I have no idea. I just know that I think he'd be better off if he could learn to just love himself a little bit more than, everybody's got that friend who maybe they've never been married, but they've never been single, and he needs to learn how to be okay on his own.
Most people can't do that.
Or, now that Trump is going to be back in office, go back out on a date with RFK's daughter or whatever that was.
And I did just want to mention this offhand because it was not confirmed, just a rumor. The rumor is that Meghan Markle is planning to divorce Prince Harry. This was from a New York Post headline. Meghan Markle releases a statement after solo Thanksgiving appearance amid professional separation from Prince Harry.
What the hell is a professional separation?
Yeah, I don't know what a professional separation is, but the rumor was that they were preparing from a public media relations perspective for a divorce. And this is so funny because if that ends up happening, Prince Harry will have ended up ruining his entire life and his family relationships for this clout chaser.
Yeah.
And then they move out of his home country to the US so that she can pretend she is a Kardashian. And
not even a good one.
Not even one of the best ones.
I mean, let's face it. Kim Kardashian is leagues ahead of Meghan Markle when it comes to like actual on-screen ability to be
charisma, branding, pretty much everything. And then Meghan Markle decides she doesn't need Prince Harry anymore because she is American royalty now.
Sigh. And to those
that
in the chat,
would just really suck for him, but it would be his fault. He
Yes.
brought it on himself.
He did. He could have had the perfect life.
I don't know about perfect, but it could have been not a living hell.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.